Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about the Sig P226 and 9mm, and I can't wait to shoot this thing. Let's go do it. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Justin Green. If it's your first time viewing, you may want to consider subscribing because we do some pretty cool things here on the channel. But like I said already, today we're talking about the Sig P226 9mm. And let me just go ahead and tell you, this is a bad little weapon right here. It feels good in the hand. It's a dream to shoot. And I do myself, I kind of like hammer fired guns. I don't know what it is about them. I just kind of prefer that trigger pull on them. The single action, double action that this gun offers is bar none to anything else out there on the market. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to go down here on the range. I've got a little target here, metal target that I've made. So if you see some wood chips and stuff on me, I've been building that thing so I could shoot the video today. But yeah, so we're going to put some down range. I'm going to give you guys my first mag impressions, and then we'll probably shoot a little bit more and talk a little bit about the gun. I'm not going to get into specs and details because there's a million other videos about this gun, about each individual spec and everything, but we will touch on the highlights, and I'll tell you my overall opinion on it. So let's get down to the range. Alright, we're set up here on the range now. I've got the P226 chambered in 9mm. Before we start with the first round impression, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about it. And my memory is crap, so I'm just going to read you guys off the internet here a little bit about it. Sig Sauer P226 chambered in 9mm. The length of this gun is going to be 7.7 inches. The barrel length is 4.4 inches. Width is going to be 1.5 inches. And the height is going to be 5.5. So it's a beefy gun, guys. When this thing's in your hand, you know it's there. This isn't going to be something that I would necessarily conceal carry. This is just a good all-around shooter. It is, like I said, hammer fired, so it does have a single action, double action trigger. And let me just go ahead and tell you, as far as the double action goes, it is super smooth all the way through when you're cocking that hammer back. And then once you do get the first round out of the way and you start into the single action, these are just super sweet single action triggers, very light. Other than that, I'm not real too concerned about giving you guys specs. Like I said, if you want a nerdy spec video, I'm sure there's a million others that you can go watch about this thing. It does have 15 round magazines, so our first round magazine is going to be a good one. So the first impression, I'm going to get 15 shots out of this bad boy. That way I can tell you exactly how I feel about it, what I liked, what I didn't like, if there's anything. I'm shooting about 13 paces away from my target I put here. So yeah, I expect this thing to do good. This one does have the Romeo 1 red dot sight by Sig mounted up on top here. My P320 has the same exact red dot, so I shouldn't have any problems with this thing. It is my buddy's. Corey, if you're watching this, I appreciate you loaning this out for the video, helping me get a little more content. So anybody that's interested in this gun, you can thank my friend Corey for letting me borrow this for the channel. So other than that, this thing's a beautiful gun. I do think this is like the Scorpion grips or something like that he has actually put on this. It doesn't come with these. Anyways, that's all I can think about this, guys. Let's go ahead and drop the 15 round mag into this bad boy, and let's shoot it. I'll come right back immediately and give you my first mag impressions, and then we'll probably put a few more rounds through this thing today just so you guys can see the actuates. You can see, you know, kind of how the recoil is, how well I can manage the recoil on this bad boy, and yeah, so let's do that. I'm going to start with the double action, so I'm actually going to drop the hammer. So now we're going to start with a double action pull, and then each consecutive round after that will be a single action. So let's go ahead and see what she does, guys. Alright, so there you go. that is the Sig P226, and that is the first 15 rounds through it. I have to say, with the Romeo 1, it's exactly what I expected. It shoots very well. This gun, it has a lot of weight to it. I think this thing weighs like 34 ounces, best I can remember. Dry, with no rounds in the magazine, so it's a hefty gun, guys. It's an all metal frame. It's a good shooter if it's something that you're interested in and you want something to go out on the range and just be able to plink all day with. This is a sweet little gun. I will say the double action on the first shot there, super smooth all the way pulled back. But then once I got into that single action, this thing, I'm talking, you could run this gun super fast. It has a very light single action pull. The reset was nice. The trigger pull back itself was super crisp on the wall. It just shot really good. I think I put all 15 rounds on this, probably, I'm gonna say it's a 6-inch by 10-inch target that I've got hanging here, a piece of metal that I had made a target out of. And yeah, I absolutely just murdered that target. So that is gonna be the first mag impressions. You guys know me if you've watched the channel before. I'm a huge Sig fan as it is, so I knew I was gonna like this gun even before I shot it, and after shooting it now, I definitely like this gun. So I'm gonna go ahead and reload a couple magazines, and we'll get a couple different angles on this thing shooting, let you guys see the actuation of it, and then once I get done, we'll come back up top and we'll talk a little bit more about it, and we'll wrap this thing up. So let's go do some more shooting, because I'm ready to do it, like right now. Let's go. Alright, you know me, we got to do a mag dump here on the channel, and I do like 15 round mag dumps, so let's do it. There you go, guys. 15 round mag dumps are the best. All right, let's get the ears off. Ears are gone. All right, guys, so we'll make sure this is clear before we start doing any talking about it. All clear there. Drop the hammer. So there you go. That is the Sig P226 chambered in 9mm. Hands down, just a great shooter. You know me, I'm a huge Sig fan, but I expect nothing but quality out of them, and you're gonna get it out of this gun. It's tried and true. It's been around for quite a while. I just have never owned one. And like I said, my good friend Corey, he let me borrow this gun to shoot for some content on the channel here. And as you guys can see, it is an absolute beauty with these, like I said, I think these are called Scorpion, the Scorpion grips on these. I may be wrong, but yeah, it's just a beautiful gun, all metal. It's nice, beefy, bulky, feels good in hand. You can get a real nice high purchase up on this thing, and with a good true grip, this thing, the recoil is just not very existent. Like I said, with it being so heavy, that helps mitigate some of the recoil, and then just the ergonomics of this gun, it just almost eliminates that down to nothing. I shot this thing for the first time today, put about 100 rounds through it here today, and I don't even know if I missed the target at all in 100 rounds at 13 paces. So I'm not a good shooter myself, so that says something about the gun here. This thing is just dead on. I did use, on a couple of the shots, I did use the iron sights, which these are raised sights, so they will co-witness with the Romeo 1. So I made sure and shot the sights a couple times too, just to make sure that they were good to go. And I was, lights out, no matter whether I used the red dot or if I used the iron sights that's on this gun. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. As far as is it Justin Green approved? Absolutely. This is a gun that I would like to add to my collection. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to get me one. I did, however, go out and purchase a new gun today. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. I will say I did not buy a Sig. So That's something to say for me because I'm a huge Sig guy. But I did buy a new gun today. It's on order. It'll be here by the end of the week. So next weekend, you guys should be seeing some new content on a new firearm, or at least new to me firearm. But back to the P226. You know, this gun is just amazing. I do think Corey has quite a good Sig collection, and I believe he has a Legion 229. I think he actually has a couple 229s, so leave me some comments down below if you guys want to see me shoot a P229 Legion, and I'll see if we can make that happen. I'm sure Corey would be more than willing to let us you know, use it here on the channel. We may even bring him on for a guest appearance again and do a little bit of shooting here soon. Yeah, if you guys are wondering about the P226, don't think anymore. Go get one, go shoot one, borrow one, buy one. You're not going to regret the decision, no matter what it may be. This is an all-around just great shooter, and it packs a pretty good punch. So that's about all I got today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the content. Hope you enjoy watching me shoot here. How about the new target too? You know, found some metal on my job that was just scrap metal that was holding up some pallets and stuff. Is getting thrown away, so I kind of scrapped them up, brought them home, built a little stand out of some 2x4s and timber blocks, and it seemed to work pretty good until I can, you know, actually afford to go buy some nice targets and stuff. You'll see me shooting this thing here for quite a while. So that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed what the video was today and you enjoyed the content that I brought you, be sure to leave me a thumbs up down below. That lets me know what kind of content to keep making and bringing you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, you may want to do so. Like I said earlier, we do some pretty cool things here on the channel. Love to have you as a subscriber. I do videos every single week. Sometimes I even do multiple videos in a week. It just depends on how froggy I'm feeling. And be sure to turn on the notification bell if you are subscribed. That way you guys will get notified exactly when I post new content, and you can be the first to watch. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to get out of here and enjoy my weekend. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Yeah.